Cuyahoga River Valley is the beginning of a transportation route south to the Ohio River system and the Gulf of Mexico. Over there along the lake shore runs the only water-level route linking the Midwest with the East Coast. In 1796, Moses Cleveland chose the crossing of these two transportation arteries to found a town, which soon became a natural meeting place for iron ore from the north and coal from the south. Ever since, this has been a place where things have been happening. One of the most important being the business of making steel. Cleveland was in at the beginning of the modern steel industry. In 1855, a Cleveland-owned ship brought down the first cargo of iron ore from the Lake Superior region. From that day forward, the city has been a strategically important production center of the world. Today, 40,000 Cleveland area workers earn their living in this basic industry. Its payrolls pour some $200 million a year into the economy. But the strength of this city cannot be measured in terms of a single industry, for the economic base of Cleveland rests on a broad foundation. The city is famous for its machine tools, automotive products, aircraft parts, chemicals and paints, metal fabricating in all fields. It is a world-renowned center of industrial, medical, and scientific research. Each morning as the workday begins, the city draws on its reservoir of human skills, matching the knowledge and experience of men with the power and ingenuity of machines. The result is continuous and expanding productivity, which has always been the starting place for progress. Cleveland works just as hard maintaining and developing its famous cultural institutions as it does its industries. By 8:30, the Natural History Museum is about ready to receive visitors. Housekeeping chores are being completed at the Art Museum. And all around University Circle, there is progress and productivity in the arts, the sciences, and in education. At the Health Museum, Juno, the transparent woman, will soon be instructing new classes of school children in the wonderful mysteries of life. At Severance Hall, the world-renowned Cleveland Orchestra is about to begin a rehearsal.
Good morning, gentlemen. We start with the Janáček Sinfonietta.
The Cleveland Playhouse prepares for an opening night.
Dorothy, enter now. And Dorothy, dear, when you say, Madam Butterfly, hold your hands out.
Madam Butterfly!
Will you do me the honor?
Oish! Very comfortable. This is how you...
At Case Tech, the business of learning is underway.
Temperature's going down.
Yes, sir. It's about 55 degrees.
Tell me when it reaches 50.
At the zoo in Brookside Park, it's breakfast time. At the stadium, the ground crews are preparing for the possibility of rain. In Cleveland, at any time of the day, there is always something interesting and rewarding to do or see or learn. Cleveland works hard and plays well. This is one side, a bright side of the Cleveland story. A city self-confident, composed, secure in its productivity and the range of opportunities it provides its people for growth and a rewarding life. But like all cities, Cleveland has its problems and its conflicts. There are traffic problems, are residential areas in conflict with industry. Whole neighborhoods in conflict with changing times. Within the city, there are all too many monuments to lost productivity, for industries have moved out. Property values have melted away in once thriving commercial areas. The unmistakable signs of deterioration and blight can be seen spreading through the city's core. And there are hopeless slums, places that no one wants to call home, but some must. How do these things happen? These conflicts, this deterioration, these islands of want in a sea of plenty? Well, for one thing, they are easy to ignore, and for a long time, Cleveland, like most cities, did ignore them. The simple way was to move out, to start over again in the clean, wide-open spaces of the suburbs. And Cleveland did move out. Whole communities sprang up around the central city. Luxury apartments added millions of dollars in tax revenues to the resources of outlying communities. Old established commercial institutions moved out to serve the new communities, providing competition for the parent organizations downtown. Industries which had outgrown the available land within the city limits built attractive new plants in the outlying areas. New industries moving into the city located where there was land. The new plants and laboratories made good neighbors, provided good jobs, and contributed welcome growth to the area. But as long as the growth occurred beyond the city limits, Cleveland itself could not share in the benefits. Freeway systems reached out and made it easy for the suburbanites to get into town. And they had to. Because no matter how the suburbs grew, the downtown area remained the headquarters location, the planning center and the principal marketplace for goods and services. Because of the concentration of these and other resources in the city, the well-being of the suburbs has always been dependent on the well-being of Cleveland itself.